is here? The wood. He's here. He's here. It's Wayne. There's Wayne here. Oh no, 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 no. Welcome back. Let's continue playing Scarlet Hollow. So, we were at the mine. Oh gosh, yes. We let the the kids die. I was just checking because I got an achievement for leaving the kids in the mine, and like 30% of people got this achievement. So maybe there was a way to find them. I don't know. Who knows? We'll know in another playthrough, maybe. Alright, you make your way towards Scylla and Kanika. I just can't believe 2 nights in a row. Is it my fault, Neeks? Well, why? I mean, it's not your fault, no. Stella, no, this is all just an awful coincidence. It's not your fault. Oh, hey, guess the cops are done with you? What, are they gonna take you in for being present at an accident? What if Stella was the one creating this mess? No, cannot be. Sorry if they give you a hard time. Small town cops, you know. Always blame everything on drifters. Even acts of God, I guess. My God, she's a mess. Why does she look like a mess? Excellent, you didn't get arrested. Now, come on. Let's get back to the estate. Oh, I don't want to go back to the estate. No. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. Oh my... Tonight! So it's already the night. Oh shit. Okay. By the way, I realized we still didn't eat. We ate only the peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the morning. And then we basically threw our lunch on the floor or something when we were with that Wayne guy. And then we got to the mine, and so we didn't eat the whole day. Alright. Was that a weird sound? Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Emmy? Tomorrow? You have already ruined my evenings on 2 consecutive nights, Stella. What do you think you'll be doing with my cousin tomorrow? She kind of cares about us. She kind of cares. We're going ghost hunting at Oscar's, remember? We talked about it in the mines. You were there. I didn't think you were serious. Amy, you have her number, right? Keep me posted on what she's doing. Let me know if that ghost hunt actually happens. It's weird that you care about she's doing so much. Yeah, exactly. Clearly I have to. Come on, let's go. She cares about us. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. Okay. I can walk to the car on my own. Are you kidnapping me? Yeah. Don't be ridiculous. I'm taking you home. Yeah, what kind of home is that? There's somebody in there. You can practically feel Tabitha roll her eyes as she drags you to the car. Let's go. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkness road. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. Oh, we're gonna see something. Sorry about... I'm not gonna say sorry. I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you wanted to know. How are you holding up? Poorly, but I'd really rather we didn't get into it. I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Yeah, me too. I've got to focus on the road, though. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that we're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. Ooh, okay, you changed. Ugh, do you think Becca and Alexis are okay? We won't know for days at the earliest. Their parents should have kept tighter reins on them. I mean, to be fair, they did not listen to anything that we said. So, yeah, that was a tough situation. I never got into any trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Perlan to thank for it. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. What am I telling you this for? Wow, we're bonding! No. You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. Yeah, and about Perlan for that matter. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into it right now. But I think I'd like that. Ooh, we're progressing! I don't really think the parents are to blame here. For the kids. You're right, there are a lot of adults who should have done a better job tonight. I don't believe in any of these two. I'm just gonna remain silent for now. I've gotta focus on the road. Yeah, I'm not talking to you, the fuck? I don't appreciate being dragged off like that. It's been a long day, Amy. Are you really going to make a fuss about me bringing you back to the estate? Yeah, because there's something in the estate. I don't want to go back there. I'm not gonna say sorry. Right in silence. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha sink back into silence. Are we gonna see something? No. Okay. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Okay, we just go straight to bed. Can we talk about the what I heard earlier and the guy in the garden and Wayne in general? No, I'll see you in the morning. What the hell? She just goes. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. Turn in. You head up to your room to turn in. I love the sound. Ooh. Great. Feeling so safe. Was this empty? You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Kanika, yo, these are those things, right? Oh my god. Was it the thing on the tree that we saw, like this tiny little thing? Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchling by the side of the road. I saw them again too. Oh my god. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. Great! What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. Well, I'll be sleeping, she said. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. Yeah, I would rather not look through the window for now. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creepy exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of the dread bawling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, your thoughts drift to Alexis and Becca, terrified and alone, if not already dead. Yeah. I wonder what would have happened now if we had gone to them. I really didn't want to stay in that mine. I'm gonna justify myself. I didn't want to stay in that mine. And those kids just decided on their own multiple times over to just go further in the mine. Yeah. No. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Oh, just the cat. It's always just the cat. It's not always just the cat. Don't read into this. Okay, I need to be full French. Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out. Just want a warm place to sleep. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Her angry face. Okay, no surprises, please. No. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. What's happening? No, I'm so scared. Oh, so I'm dreaming. Tabitha's room? It's her. Oh. Yeah. I'm scared. What is in there? The stairs go down to the basement and there's a wall. Oh, what? There's something behind the wall. Okay, end of episode 2. Episode 3 awaits. Proceed if you dare. This is so cool. This game is so cool. I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna save my game. Yes. Yeah, let's continue. No recap. We're just going, wow, full recap. No. We just go. Whew. The door closed by itself? Yeah. So, episode 3. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You manage to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow with only one freaking meal. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is like, I mean, only one meal a day, a little stupid sandwich that's really not enough, so props to our character. So, as you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the shoal mine still stuck to your skin. Yeah, we didn't take a shower in our very greatly, cleaned bathroom that we did yesterday. Oh, no, we take a shower because we cleaned it. Let's go. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot and surprisingly enough clean. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, every minute, so mystical, every minute feels like another thread holding this town together starts to, Every minute feels like another thread holding this town together starts to unravel. Thoughts of doom consume me. I mean, I would be to use the mystical thing. Oh, that was it. You're done here. Wash away your sins. Shower. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Time to start your day. Who's dusting? Dustin is we can. Okay, let's do in order. No, I'm gonna look at the window. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna look at the window. No one. You hold your breath and approach the bedroom window. Let me check. I see nothing. I see nothing. Okay. You hold your breath and approach the bedroom window. After finding that boot print and viscera in the garden yesterday. By the way, the boot print, I wonder if that was the same than the ones we saw going to the mine. You can't help but anticipate something staring back at you. It's the same view. Turn back. Of course, I'm gonna check the closet. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. Me too. Me too. There's something so creepy. Oh, she's missing a shoe. I didn't remember that. It hasn't moved, right? Did it? It was missing a shoe, no? It's making me paranoid. That's enough for this closet. You turn back to the guest room. Let's check on Dustin. What is he gonna... Oh! There are two of them now. Can you console me? Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend? Her name, Mom. She come to visit. Oh, I Dustin, Mom. Gotta stay with Dustin until glass house empty. The glass house, the little winter garden, or I don't know how it's called. The glass thing. Dustin says, "You not dangerous. Dustin is full. All humans dangerous." Of course she tells me this. Mom not understand Dustin. What happened to your glass house? I saw Squatter move in. Kick Dustin Mom out. Squatter tried to eat Mom. Squatter evil. It's an animal? Squatter may be asshole, but Squatter not evil. It just tried to survive, just like all creature. Dustin still have much to learn. Oh, so cute. Still have so much to learn. Oh, I want to pet you. I don't want to pet the cat because the cat is mean. I want to pet Dustin's mom. Okay, I'm just gonna... I wouldn't do that, I guess, in real life. If I had the option. I had a rough night. Can you console me, little beings? Face, I love it. Oh, you're too cute. I had a rough night. Can you console me? Was it because of Cat Monster? Dustin was good too. Yes! If Cat Monster want to eat Dustin, Cat Monster will have to go through Dustin Mom first. Dustin Mom will go. I'm so happy I chose the speak with animals attribute thing. It's so cool. Then Dustin and Mom eat like kings. This nature. I've gotta go, bye. Okay, so there's something. Okay. So there's something in the winter garden. How's it called in English? I'm just gonna text in the group chat, right? You pull out your phone and open up your group chat with Stella and Kanika. That's weird to have the option to text them separately. Morning, how are you guys? Last night was terrible. What's the game plan? Y'all actually bonded with Tabitha last night. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. I'm gonna text everybody. Yeah, text Stella. Stella, send a photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. I don't know if I want to hang out with her. Yeah. And text Kanika. Yeah. Send her photo of an exhausted Ben Affleck. I love these memes. I love these pictures. Now, how are things with Miles? A probably be a bit before you get a response. Let's head downstairs then. It's time to start your day. Playing the field, keeping your options open. But aren't we doing this together? Ooh! Ah, is it? I don't remember how she's called. The helper? Tense music. Oh my god, she's eating it just from the... It's ice cream or... Oh my god. You enter the chicken, the kitchen to find your cousin. Wait a second. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Frou Frou glares at you from her usual spot at the counter as a red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy as best she can. Vile woman, destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Tabitha's eyes dart to the corner of the room, almost as if she's ashamed of being caught in the act of stress eating ice cream for breakfast. Yeah, I mean, in between that and peanut butter jelly sandwich, what kind of breakfast? Whatever. I'm not... Bonjour, Frou Frou. I'm gonna go straight to it. Nobody lives in the... Wait. Nobody lives out in the garden, right? Gosh, I wouldn't know. Miss Tabitha won't let me touch the place. Nobody lives in the garden. Why are you even asking? Why Frou Frou is not answering? Like, I found this gory boot print in the garden yesterday, and now the dresser opossums are telling me there's a squatter. Am I gonna say that I can talk to animals? I don't think it's gonna... I'm gonna go for it. Because why? Everybody's disapproving. You showed Tabitha the photo of the boot print you took yesterday morning. Look, you're not wrong. That's definitely unsettling. But I don't think there's a squatter out there. Even if there was, I don't really have the time or energy or desire to go poking around out there. Gosh, you do sound a little heated. Is everything alright? We're fine, Janie. She really doesn't like her. Alright then. You'll just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Bonjour, Frou Frou. Bonjour, sacré bleu. Do not think you can just bonjour me just because I slept at the foot of your bed last night. I still despise you. 3 humans at once? This is abhorrent. Your stink would linger here for hours. How am I to bear it? I see. Talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit on the head last night? I cannot... You're not talking to your cat? You have a problem. You don't say good morning to your pets. I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and alpaca like they're people. She has an alpaca. To me, they kind of are. To who? To who is gonna take my boiled peanuts? Alright, I'll try. For Janie, the boiled peanut. You hold out your boiled peanuts as an offering to Janie. Thank you so much for the generous offer, sweetie, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass. I had a really bad experience with boiled peanuts once in the summer of... 17? Wait, let me think. 16? No, it was definitely 17. Anyways, my husband and Tulip and I were on this road trip to Blowing Rock and... Amy, where did you even get those things? Oh, we're talking about these? Oh, we're not saying. Oh, we're having ice cream for breakfast. I'm gonna go for this. I have no sass from you today. 2 kids were buried in a mine collapse on my property. Yeah, that... Alright, I would like to know how they are, but So I'm under a lot of stress right now, in case you hadn't put that together. And there is no we here. This stuff is way too hard to get a hold of for me to share. Okay. They both look at me the same. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container. She ate it all. The empty container, turning to you with her trademark skull. Let's get going. I haven't had the time to ask anything. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening. So you're coming with me. I want to check the garden thing. I'll meet you. Yay, canceling bounding time. But I haven't had breakfast. We'll find you something in town. Janie, lock up when you leave, please. And don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Amy, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now. And then I heard it again. What? I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. Yeah, what about the kids? I'll be praying for those poor kids. I can't imagine how scared they must be. Last night was an unavoidable tragedy, but I'm afraid there's more to come. Hey, let's go. Everybody, I'm also like thinking about my character, like with this face, like what? Oh dear, that sounds just dreadful. Have you considered stopping by the church at some point this week? Okay, she's very Christian. Ooh, I don't like this face. My husband's the pastor, and he's been going absolutely stir crazy since we've moved here. What with nobody really attending sermons. It'd probably do him a lot of good to talk you through your worries. Were you married to that creepy youth pastor I've been hearing about? What did we hear about him? With everything that's been going on lately, yeah, having a priest on speed dial seems handy. Sounds wonderful, thank you for the offer. I'm not really religious. I'm not Christian, but thank you for the offer. She dropped her smile. That's alright, my Daniel likes to talk with all sorts of people. He just wants to extend support to anyone who needs it. Feel free to stop by the church anytime. The door is always open. Why do you clean this place? I don't really ask myself that sort of question. It's a job. I get paid, and of course I've known the family for a while, so it seems like a decent thing to do to make a little extra money. Plus, maybe one of these days she'll let me really spruce up the place. Can you imagine it back at its full glory? It'll be a lot of work, but what a project. Keep dreaming, Janie. Enough dawdling. Dawdling. We're leaving. Oh no! So we don't get to check the garden. You and Tabitha walk through the doors of the estate and into her car. The ride to town is uneventful, your cousin unsurprisingly more focused on the road than on making conversation, as usual. Whoa. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. Oh, we're gonna see Kanika. What are we doing in the general store? Picking up tea from Sybil. You drink tea? Yeah, whatever. I do a lot of stuff you don't know about. Is it for Wayne? Shouldn't we be solving a mystery right now? A mystery? What mystery? The events of last night are pretty cut and dried. Come on. Is it more believable that the Shaw mine collapsed because of mysterious unseen forces, or is it more believable that it collapsed because it was a condemned mine that was unsuitable for human beings? People like Stella turn into conspiracy theories and the supernatural because they can't handle the truth that our world is ruled by chaotic forces that don't follow any kind of logical pattern. Yeah, but we've had the similar vision, didn't we? Bad things can happen to good people suddenly and for no reason. You can choose to accept that, or you can live in denial. Well, it's true, but yeah. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exists, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. It's because of Miles. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. We're not gonna see Kanika. Other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. I don't think so. Poor Kanika's really going through it. Yeah, I've never been one for public displays like that. I think it's healthy to express yourself. Have I ever told you that you scare me? I think it's healthy to express yourself. I'm gonna go with that. Rolling her eyes. Have you been to therapy? It's weak. Okay, cool. Come on already, let's go. Okay. Oh, that's the person from the diner. Yeah. Avery, yes. Yeah, but he's there every day, and I know he comes in to see you every now and then, so I hardly think Mr. Tremaine not coming into the diner for one day is something to worry about. Well, if you say so. See you around, Sybil. You have a good one, dear. Oh, Tabitha, long time no see. Feels like you never make it all the way down to Main Street. There's someone here? Behind Avery? Okay, says Tabitha. Hey, I'm sure it goes without saying, but I just want you to know that all of us over at the diner really feel for you. Anything you need, just let us know, okay? What? Oh, that's Miles. Avery nods politely and then leaves without saying another word. Who the hell was that? What, you don't know the people from your town? Don't you live here? I should be asking you who people are. I guess. Anyways, it's not important. Good morning, Sybil. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Activities? Is the new blend ready? Of course. Ooh, what kind of blend is it? Amy, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. What are they doing? Could it be something to keep someone calm? That's why she wasn't freaking out when there was some noise at the estate. I mean, Sybil. Is Kanika okay? Sounds like your daughter is pretty mad at you, Sybil. I'm afraid of Miles. What if he makes fun of me for being old? Is Kanika okay? Of course, she just needs time to cool down. Emotions are a little high considering everything that happened yesterday. She'll settle down soon enough. I'm just glad both of my little ones made it out okay. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear to the tea room. Closing the door behind them with the tinkling of bells. In here, they really don't want to be disturbed. So it's some special thing. Try and listen in. Yeah. You walk up to the door of the tea room and listen in. Subtle. It's Miles. Longer than you hope, but Sybil pauses, and a moment later, you hear footsteps move to the far end of the tea room. Okay, if she and Tabitha resumed their discussion, their voices are too soft for you to hear. Ugh. It isn't long before the tinkling of bells interrupt your attempted listening session to announce another patron. Oh, I don't know this person. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Amy, aren't you? Everybody knows me. Bo. My name is Bo. Oh, yeah, I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. My daddy. I could have saved him. I'm so sorry. Have they found his body yet? They ain't said anything to me if they have. The policeman stopped by yesterday, but he didn't seem too bothered about it, and I ain't heard nothing from him since. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the Big Betty, the big pumpkin, right? To the state fair this week, but now he's gone. And as of this morning, so is she. So is she? Big Betty? So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I may as well make myself useful and get out in the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. He was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can try and find him? If they haven't found him yet, there's probably nothing left to find. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're the thing that have been stealing your chickens. What? They're monsters that show up when something bad is going to happen, and they're the things that have been stealing your chickens. I never heard of a ditchling before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find my daddy. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? Not really, no, but I've been awful busy with everything that's still been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing though. Ooh. I'm gonna tell him. It's either I'm not telling him, or I'm telling him. I'm telling him. He died on the northwest edge of the town, off the Askina Trail. But it's dangerous. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere, all by his lonesome. Did we say he was dead? And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Her mama. Okay. But it's interesting because something I don't fully understand is that, so there are those in the dialogues options. So I often get the option for explore and then other options, and it felt to me at the beginning that explore would be like a preamble, like something I can do before I move on the conversation with the other options that don't have this explore in brackets, but in parentheses, but now I feel like explore is also like an option where it's locking you out of the rest. I don't know. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. We're just not talking to Mouse then? Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. Meet at the library later. Meet at library after and figure out plan. Also, oh my god, you gotta tell me all about it. The Tabitha bonding. Oh, Kanika, the last thing I need to hear is anything that humanizes that woman. And then it buzzes again. Hey again, lol. If you want to come over for breakfast, would not hate it. Oh, I could have a real breakfast. And then it buzzes yet again. Somebody was busy this morning. Oh, hey again, Kanika. If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. Also, I have to choose, okay? Tabitha sure is taking her time in there. Oh, I can go see Avery. Okay, so we can go with Kanika. We can go with Stella or Avery, or just wait here. I feel like I'm not gonna get much from Kanika. Stella might have more secrets to tell me. And Avery is the person I know the least. I would tend to go to the... Yeah, but then I'm saying no to everyone and I'm going to see Avery? But it's where... Or wait for Tabitha and maybe I will get some other hints. I would not wait. Also, I know more Stella than Kanika, but I feel like neither of them would really give me new information. I'm just gonna go see Avery just because I don't know much about them. The diner is busy, but its vibe is different than it was on Monday. Its atmosphere muted and serious. It's all the miners here. Oh. The miners glance up at you with suspicion. Hey, good to see you alive and well. You caught me at a good time. Break just started. A beautiful person. I heard about what happened last night. Can I flirt here? The diner has been buzzing all morning, so I've been hearing a lot of things. Ooh. Seems like those fellas back there are getting pretty riled up. Might be a good idea to give them some privacy, especially considering, you know, who you're related to. Yeah, I get it. How about we take some biscuits to go? Again, this biscuit thing. There's a little garden next door. I think you might like it. Yeah, let's go. I'll like it anyway. Oh, but I want to know the going-ons. No. As long as there are biscuits, I'm here. I'm there. Yeah, let's go. Oh, there'll be biscuits, alright. 2 biscuits to go, if you don't mind, Sal. The sour-faced cook nods and sets a box on the counter. See ya, Aunt Winnie. Don't get my Avery into any trouble, Amy. Well, that's what I do. I get everybody into trouble. I've heard about what you've been getting up to, and if anything happens to them, you'll learn the true wrath of a southern woman. Yeah. We'll be sticking around the neighborhood. Unless a sinkhole opens up, I can't imagine there's much trouble to get into. Famous last words. Oh, okay. Are we having a date here? Ooh. And this is the spot. This is nice. Oh gosh, that's the... What? It's really built over nothing. Okay, wait, let me analyze here. Wait, what is this here? The wood. He's here. It's Wayne. There's Wayne here. Oh no. There's Wayne. No. Oh, what the hell? No. Wait, I need some sugar. Okay, 1 second. Oh my god. No. Oh, shit. No. And he's just there, and Avery didn't see him. He's just standing there. No, I can see him. I can see him. What the hell? I love this game because there are those little details. And I love to look at details. And if you're looking carefully, you can see stuff. So, oh my god, he's just right. I'm not crazy, right? We can see the little eye here. Oh my god. Okay, I need something sweet to eat. Oh my god. Are we gonna get attacked? Or is he just... So is Wayne just there really making sure we don't get hurt or something? Because he was really ominous. But at the same time, maybe he was saying that he wants to like look at us, like look for us or something. So it could be meant in a aggressive way, like I'm gonna kill you. But he didn't. He had the chance before and he didn't. So maybe he is just like looking. Maybe, you know, because if he's in a relationship with Tabitha, let's imagine, okay. So we got the information that he was at least in the past in a relationship with Tabitha, and it's highly possible that, so we heard that he was locked up by Tabitha for some reason. And it kind of seems to check out. I'm thinking this mysterious tea thing, the tea she's getting right now, it is to help him. Because she wouldn't like ask. She's the one who would never ask for help, I guess, unless it's really like out of control. And especially not Sybil, because she doesn't like her. She doesn't like Sybil. She doesn't like Kanika. And the fact that Sybil went to the estate to be with me and take me out of the estate makes me think that she knows. We didn't talk about the noise at all. I think she knows about Wayne, and Wayne is locked up in the estate. And maybe like he became some kind of monster with some kind of weird pulsions and aggressivity, but maybe... Okay, right now I believe, I might be wrong, but that because Tabitha cares for us, even though she doesn't really show it, blah, blah, but she cares, right? It's clear she cares. And I'm thinking that if she cares, then this Wayne guy would also care as well. If he became some kind of weird creature, monster thing, maybe he's more in touch with the magical things that are happening around here. So maybe he senses that something is off, and he knows that he needs to protect us because we are family from Tabitha, and Tabitha cares about us because we're the only left family member left after all. Okay, that was the theory, and I think he wants to protect us, but I'm shit scared. I'm shit scared that he's not. All right, let's go back. So it's a public garden I've been putting together. Oh, he's making the public garden. They are putting together the public garden. This is so cool. It's so pretty. The art is so pretty. It was just an empty lot when I first moved here, but Winnie said it was okay for me to mess with it. I wonder how many people noticed the Wayne guy here. Or maybe it's not Wayne. Maybe it's something else. I'm pretty sure it's Wayne, but... So when I'm stuck in a rut with work or music, I come here and dig around in the dirt, just organizing the chaos for a little while. Oh, I love the music. But I don't think we came here to talk about my side projects. No, we came here to see Wayne, apparently. I've been hearing some absolutely wild stuff about last night. I mean, I don't know much you overheard in the diner, but it seems like the miners are planning a strike. Oof. Some of them have been saying that the old mine is haunted too. that ghosts caused the collapse, and that there is some guy walking around claiming to be a dead man. And those two girls are trapped down there. Yeah, that's the worst. Like, I mean, for things like this to not happen, you would like completely condemn the entrance of the mine, not just leave it like it was, like halfway. But, you know, anyway. What really went down last night? Ah, it's a question. I'm not gonna text Tabitha. I don't care if they're striking. Phil Avery on last night. Okay. You do your best to sound sane as you fill Avery in on all the details of what happened in the mines. The knocking, the ghostly figures of dust and light, the strange episode with the stone, and of course the violent way it all ended. I'm scared. He's still there. We're not sitting. Are we eating? Can we eat breakfast, please? The biscuits or whatever you have. And why is Wayne there? Holy shit. Nothing ever happens here. It's like this town has it in for you. Must be my scarlet blood. It's like a curse or something. I don't know. Oh, we have the mystical one. I could feel the chains of destiny drag me here. Destiny isn't actually fun. Just... They're looking there. Come on. You can see them. You can see the Wayne guy, right? You can see this thing. That's an outlook. I guess it depends on your definition of fun, though. It's so obvious that Wayne is there. I don't really like to admit it, but it's kind of exciting, isn't it? Things actually happening here. I just wish I weren't hearing about it secondhand. Oh, you don't want to experience it. Or be careful what you're wishing for, because Wayne is here. I guess I should be glad I haven't been in the middle of all... Oh my god, this is crazy. I guess I should be glad I haven't been in the middle of all the danger, ha ha ha. Not like it's gonna happen anytime soon, but at the same time, I want to know what those ghost miners look like, you know? Do you want to see what Wayne looks like? I want to have seen those awful little things that live in the woods. No, you don't. They're gonna die? No. But I also hope it quiets down. The past 2 days have probably been as much horror as this little town can handle. Sorry, I must seem a little off my rocker. Don't wish for that kind of thing, please. Flirt! You wanna trade places with me? You can be the stranger who just came to town and brought hell with them, and I'll be the charming diner employee with a bunch of interesting patterned shirts. Yeah! You know, we probably have more in common here than you'd think. A few years ago, I was the stranger who rolled into town, minus the hell part. Alright. Winnie was more welcoming than Tabitha, but other folks, not so much. Oh. It's not like Charlotte was a huge city. You'd think I just came from somewhere like New York. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. What? It's not like Charlotte was a huge city, but you'd think I just came from somewhere like New York. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. No, you... It's gonna happen now. A quiet breeze passes over you. Your hat. So you like plants? If I do a second run, I'm gonna take the flirt option, 100%. Of course we're gonna be able to flirt with them, but then they're gonna die. Please, no, I will save you. Even if it's in between you and the dog, I will save you, I think. You're hot, let's go. I'm gonna die anyway, so we're both gonna die anyway. Avery chuckles. So I've been told. Though I hope you came to see me for more than just the eye candy. So, is everything in this garden yours? Even that guy over there? I mean, technically it's a public garden, but yeah. Pretty much every piece of green you see here is something I personally planted. Even... And once my house filled up, I had to direct all that energy somewhere. So I put all of it into the vacant lot next to the diner. I didn't make the frames or the benches. That was Julius. Who's Julius again? But everything else was me. A lot of these are the native plants that were already growing in the lot though. Though I couldn't help but add a few of my personal faves. Hydrangeas and begonias and that sort of thing, and plenty of beds of edible plants. And I'm about to put a bunch of mums. What with the season changing? Just doesn't feel like autumn without them. Who's Julius? You know the guy who sits in the back of the diner reading the newspaper? That's Julius. He lives out there in the farms, but the diner is practically his second home. He's there every day, reading his newspaper and drinking at least a pot's worth of coffee. And you're friends with him? I didn't see him today, yeah? I should have chosen the other option. He's a bit of a strange dude. I'm not sure if I could call him a friend, though I'd like to. He's more like kind of wish-granting gnome. Can't say I ever really talked to the guy despite him being in there almost every day. Really, he's such a good friend. But one day I was chatting with Winnie about how I was looking for a bench for the garden, and the next morning, there it was. A hand-carved bench sitting in the garden. I thought it must have been Winnie, but that day when I brought Julius a coffee, he asked me if I liked the bench. Oh, so sweet. I said yes, and he grumbled, "You're welcome," before going back to his paper. He did it a lot after that. I'd mentioned something when I needed to Winnie, and sure enough, the next day it'd be waiting in the garden. You can make a bench in one day? I mean, if you have the materials, okay. We're not doing anything about rain. Julius and I talk a little more these days, and I've ever been to his house, to pick up a new frame for one of the beds. But he's a man of few words. He strikes me as a bit of a loner. Maybe he feels some kind of kindred connection between us. I don't know. I didn't see him there today. Yeah, he hasn't been in. He left early yesterday, and I haven't seen him at all today. Maybe there are two guys like Wayne. Maybe he's working on something. I might start getting worried if he doesn't show up tomorrow. I don't think anyone else really checks in on the guy. Do lots of folks come here? I come here, and that's enough for me. Handful of other folks every now and then too. Like this guy! So we're just really talking while this guy is... Or maybe I'm crazy, that's not... Okay, what kind of plans? So I need to be careful here because... Okay. It seems you made some good friends here. What do you honestly think about this town? It's definitely quiet. It's good to have hobbies, to try and stay busy. But yeah, gets boring. You don't tend to meet many new people or try new things. But it's cheap, and Winnie pays me a much higher wage than at making the city. Oh, that's weird. How is that possible? What do you mean? Why is the wage higher than in the city? Doesn't make any sense. Right? Something's fishy. Okay. So I'm gonna stick around, save up, maybe eventually I'll move someplace else. I don't like to think I'll wind up stuck at the diner for the rest of my life. But I don't know where I'd move either. Hopefully I'll figure it out one day. What kind of plants do you have at home? Avery laughs. A lot. It's practically a jungle. For, say, a gift, any plants I should avoid? A gift? You don't have to go to all that trouble. I should probably get you something. Ooh. You're the one who's in town because of a family tragedy. That's true. But just in case it's Andy, the only kind of plant that never did it for me is succulents. Okay. Need to remember that. I need something that reminds me it's a living thing and not a fancy kind of rock that I water every now and then. Oh, that's kind of... Yeah, succulents, it's not... Yeah, well... Don't tell anyone I said that. Folks in town keep getting me succulents as gifts, and I don't want them to think I don't appreciate the gesture. How dare you say that about succulents? They're perfect babies. What can I say? They're just not my thing. You can have all of mine. If anyone asks, I'll just say they died. Then everybody can be happy and I'll have a vacant shelf to fill with new cuttings. Why do you have so many though? That's a fair question. It all started with a pothos. I thought it would help make my apartment feel less lonely and empty if I could manage to keep it alive. Then I got adventurous, got a few more. Then I joined a few plant communities online. It became a way to connect with people, and the plants became a way I could remember that there was someone out there who was thinking about me, even if they were just someone I swapped cuttings with. Aww. So, yeah, it got a little out of hand. There's still some space for humans in there, for now. Do you have a favorite? I have to be my dragon scale alocasia. I'll admit it's partly because it's called dragon scale, like it's some plant from a fantasy world. It's also a cutting from one of my online plant friends. Life got pretty busy, so we don't talk much anymore, but every time I look at the plant, it reminds me that someone cared enough to package it up and send it to me. Yeah, so sweet. Plus, the leaves look like big puffy cartoons. Excellent quality in a plant. I'm not really a plant person. I don't want to say any of them. Okay. It seems you've made good friends here. Oh sure, Kanika's friendly, though she's usually busy with the store. Stella, she's one of the nicest people I know, and she stops by the diner at least a couple times a week to say hi. But I still don't feel like I know her. It's like she has some kind of wall up. It's the same for a lot of folks around town, honestly. Most of them grew up together, so they don't talk about the tougher parts of their lives. They just know each other so well. And someone like me, a transplant they don't trust, doesn't know about any of it. And it's not my business to ask. Yeah, tough. So I'm polite. I do my job, I go home, I take care of my plants. I wake up the next day and do it all again, in a town full of friendly strangers. You sound unhappy. I wouldn't say that. It's the happiest I've ever been. And it's not like I'm all alone. I have Aunt Winnie, still. Huh, because they don't have parents anymore? As chill as she is, there are things you just don't talk about with your aunt. So I guess I'm not unhappy, just a little lonely. Aww. Well, Stella has walls. She's so friendly and open. She does seem that way at first, doesn't she? But you notice them after a while. Things she doesn't quite say. Things she's hiding, even from herself. I think she struggles to process bad things that happen to her. She just pretends they never happened. Maybe hoping that means she can pretend to live in a world where they didn't. But they still impact her, like the car thing. Aha! Yes, because she's scared of getting into cars. Then if you try to talk to her about it, walls. Yeah, I mean, it's... Not everybody wants to talk about their trauma. You seem to get along with Sybil. That's more of a business relationship. We only ever... Yeah, how do we know anyway? We only ever talk about tea, maybe the weather if she's feeling chatty. So I can't say I actually know her. And Avery glances around before continuing. Can you not tease this guy? I don't know if you feel the same way, but there's something strange about Sybil. Yes! Yes! Oh! I can't get a read on her at all. I feel like she makes it impossible to really get to know her. Yes! There's something off with that woman. Have you thought about befriending my cousin? She's also a bit of a loner. True. Avery laughs. That's creative. I like it. Honestly though, I doubt she even knows my name. I wouldn't know hers if your family didn't practically own the town. Everyone's been pretty welcoming to me. I don't know, people here seem fine to me. To some of them. What? I don't understand the statements here. Well, how is it related? I wouldn't know hers if your family didn't practically own the town. I feel like everyone here is hiding. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I know what you mean. I feel like everyone here is hiding something from me. That's pretty refreshing to hear, to be honest. Really. I'm glad there's finally a new stranger in town I can talk about this stuff. The miners come and go, sure, but they have their own little community, and it's much more accepting of new people. The rest of Scarlet Hollow, though? I don't know. Maybe I just miss the city. The music? You mentioned music when we first got here. Are you a musician? Yes, they are. Yeah, I've got a SoundCloud and everything. It's pretty much what I want to do with the rest of my life, whether it winds up being profitable or not. Well, that's cool. I'd love to hear your stuff sometime. Oh, thanks. I'll send you the link. But you'll hear some at the party this Saturday if you swing by. Oh yeah, there's a party. Also, don't worry if it's not your kind of thing. I don't expect everyone I know to vibe with it, so no pressure. What do you play? Synths. I've got 3 of them, and I'd have more, but I promised myself I'd only add to the collection when I'd mastered the ones I already have. I started with bass guitar though. Don't ask me why, the bass just called to me. Yeah, that happens. How does that make you money? Do you ever jam with locals? Play folk music with them? For sure, every month. Oh, cool. The musicians in town get together for a song circle. It's one of my regular social events. I bring my bass and strum along. Julius is there with his banjo. Oh, and even though it's a bunch of older country folks, they seem genuinely happy to see me there. I think they're thrilled that a young person is helping to carry on these traditions. I guess I'm like insurance that these songs and the way they play. What? I guess I'm like insurance that these songs and the way they play them aren't just going to vanish. All Southern people are chill with you? There's a politeness with a lot of Southern folks. If they don't like you, but you're all in a polite setting together, they might be a little off, but it's not like they come at you with pitchforks. And honestly, they like my vibe, and that's cool. That's not always true though, especially when you're not in a polite setting. But once people find out Winnie's my aunt, they usually wind up slinking back with apologies. Good. Okay, I'm gonna go with how does that make you money, just for the sake of trying options. That's a good question. It doesn't. Yeah. If you have fun, that's the most important. We should stop monetizing hobbies in the sense like you start to do something and everybody's always already like, oh my god, you can sell this thing, oh my god, you could do this and do that. You should really do things for your own pleasure. And I don't know, you shouldn't like do something just for the revenue, or at least, you know, if you have a job already, you need fun as well. And money tend to ruin things. Not yet, at least. There's a lot of musicians out there. I've definitely struggled to be heard over the din, but it doesn't have to make me money. If there's anything I've learned from Stella, it's that making a career of what you love doesn't always bring the kind of fulfillment you'd expect. Exactly. So long as I can balance a job and music, I'd rather let music continue to be my joy rather than my livelihood. Yeah, that's the point. Want to come ghost hunting with us tonight so that I can choose to save you? Yeah. Ghost hunting? Hell yes. Count me in. I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but with the sort of freaky stuff Scarlet Hollow has been throwing at you this week, I guess I'll be prepared for anything. Thanks for thinking to invite me. I really appreciate that. Enjoy a quiet moment. We're not talking about that guy. You let the breeze wash over you as you enjoy a quiet moment in Avery's garden. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Almost forgot it's Mayor Jimmy Day. Good excuse to head over to the library. Finally, I want to see the library. We should check in with Oscar and Rosalina. Meet y'all there in half an hour. I totally blanked on that. Been having a weird foggy morning. Wild that they're still doing the Mayor Jimmy thing, even after last night. Do you think news has spread yet? But yeah, we should go see Oscar. See y'all soon. That's a lot of text. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Oh, it's Mayor Jimmy Day. Hell yeah. He's one of the best parts of living here, honestly. I've still got a little bit of time to kill before my shift starts back up, and I'm sure Aunt Winnie won't mind. Let's get over there before there's too much of a crowd. We're not talking about that guy? Seriously? Alright, okay, so I'm gonna stop this episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.